Meryl LG. Hey, queen.
When you are old and ran through.
Baby, can you? Oh, you know my knees, baby. I can't pick you up like I could when I was young and living life. Get out of here, yo.
Right now, I don't want you.
Everybody, welcome to the Decade Twins podcast. Here we are again with another topic for you all. You're probably wondering, like, what the world is a peasant queen? Okay, so this is just to go back to kind of, I mean, we've mentioned before in previous podcasts where we get our topics sometimes from what we're talking about on another topic. So our, not last podcast, but the one before that, we had mentioned like Moni mentioned someone calling her queen. Like, we was like, how dudes be out here just like, hey queen, hey queen. She's like, yeah, you call me a queen, but you treat me like a peasant. Okay, so that's where we got a peasant queen from. So
Real
you wanna talk about your little, your little story?
Real life, okay. And yeah, in that podcast, I had mentioned how men have now used that term as a term of manipulation. Okay, if I call you queen, you'll feel like you'll give me a chance. So, but with my situation, we was talking about something. Okay, now this is a guy that has treated me like crap. Okay, and I was expressing to him how I felt about a certain situation that we had went through, and he was like, "Okay, I hear you, queen," and I'm just like, "Don't call me that. Like, this situation we talking about, you treated me like a peasant. You dogged me. You've manipulated me. You've used me. You've lied. All of that, so on and so forth. You're not treating me like a queen. So I don't need you to call me that." And even in the last episode, Trisha was saying how it's so played out, and I said, yeah, because especially when your actions don't match that term.
Yeah.
Like, show me through your actions that you really feel I'm a queen. And according to this conversation, your actions, you treat me like a peasant. So that's where we came up with that topic.
Yeah. I mean, I've experienced that too. I mean, I've been called the dream girl. Okay. I was his dream girl. I guess in a nightmare. Because
what you dreaming about, honey?
Right. It definitely wasn't no fantasy dream. My God, my God.
My God, my God.
Like, that's how you treat a dream girl? My goodness.
Paul.
Was I Carrie? Like, who? I don't understand. I don't know. I am not the professional. I'm just like, that's why I was saying I feel like it's played out. It really is, because we call these things, or you say this, and your actions, it don't match up. I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it. Like, I've never heard of anyone, and see, I guess my older brother, he is the epitome of a freaking romance novel man. Like, he really is. You know what I'm saying? But he was this outside of a book.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. And it kind of made me, it let me know what I wanted and how I wanted to be treated, but it didn't help me to decipher who was real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard those, yeah, you my dream girl, this and that, I was just like, oh wow, this guy he kind of reminds me of my brother. Like, this is the one. No.
Counterfeit.
I don't know what kind of dream was it. I don't get it. Like, you don't treat someone who you just feel like this way, so much of this way. You don't treat them how I was treated. Like, if I call this dude like, you're my fantasy dude, like,
Yeah, but it happens so often. Like, you know you're a good person. You know you're a good woman and stuff like that. And they know it too because they tell you these things. They call you a dream girl. They call you a queen. They say, you know, nobody compared to you, because I done been told that this person has told other girlfriends that they would never stop loving me because of just the type of woman that I am. I know you a good woman. I know you this and I know you that, but then you treat me like crap. I don't understand.
I know you're all these things that I like and
I just
don't know how to act.
Yeah, I don't understand it, you know. But it's not for us to understand, because I feel if you understand it, it's because you have that in you, you know.
Yeah, so, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, it's so backwards.
It is.
You know, and that's the same thing. The same way I feel like the term queen and all of that is a term of manipulation, has been used as a term of manipulation. It's the same way I feel about the word love. You know, people say I love you so easily nowadays, and it's not that they really love you, because if you're not showing me through action, that's not real love. Okay, like, love is an action word, definitely. But people will quickly say I love you, and it's to either get something out of you, it's to keep you there, it's to keep you holding on, it's to be able to sleep with you. It has become a term of manipulation, and I'm like, now I don't need to hear that. Show me. Like, show me. I'd rather be with a man for 20 years who never said I love you, but has showed me through every action, than to be with someone who don't show no action but tell me every day. No, I don't need that. Give me the man that don't know how to say I love you, but he know how to show it.
So exhausting.
Yeah.
And just played out, bruh. I've said that a lot. I've said that a lot though. Like stop saying that. Ugh, stop saying that. Actually do something.
Right.
Actually do something. I even tell that to my son now, because I do not want him to be like that. I don't want him to be that type of guy where he say, "Oh, I'm sorry," but keep doing the same thing.
Yep. I tell my son the same
I'm like,
thing.
no, if you're really sorry, you would start to change. You would do your things differently.
Yep.
Like, you can't say sorry and go back to doing the same thing.
Yep.
It doesn't work like that.
I tell my child the same thing. No more I'm sorry. Change yourself. Like, and I stop him from making excuse, because he had got to the he had started getting into where he would say I'm sorry, and then it'll be a reason, an excuse of why he did it. No. Stop making excuses. And with him, he's 11, so a lot of excuses don't even make sense. Like, that has nothing to do with, that's not your reasoning why you did this. But I don't even want him to get into that, where you're apologizing, but I did it because, no, because that automatically just cuts off the apology. Right there. No, there's no reason, no excuse. Say sorry and then don't do it again. You don't keep apologizing and keep doing it. But that's how a lot of these grown men are. Ooh. You say you apologizing for the same thing over and over again, and then, cause I'm the type, I'm gonna ask you, okay, why did you do it? I actually want to hear what is your reasoning, which I guess is kind of an excuse. But I want to hear what's your reasoning. Why did you do? And it never makes sense. A lot of them can't even answer. I don't know why I treated you this way. You know, because when it comes to something like that, like with my son, I try to teach him not to make excuses. But with somebody I was intimate with, I'm just like, okay, you call me this. You say I'm a good woman. I treat you good. I'm loyal. You love me. Like, you couldn't see yourself married to anybody but me, even though you're with other people. But that's another topic right there. But this is what you told me. But then when I ask you, well, why did you treat me like this then? Like, if you see all these qualities in me, why did you treat me like a peasant? And this is what I got.
Let me see if you got the same. Let me. Oh.
Silence.
I thought you actually had an answer because
No, it was silence.
I had gotten excuse as to why these type of things happen.
Well, share, my darling.
I was young.
Oh God.
Right. I was young, man. I was just living life and blah blah blah. I'm just like, really? So was I.
Right.
But I made better choices. So.
And my thing, if you young and you live in life, and you know these things are hurting me, because
you're young and living life,
and you're expressing to him that this is her. Leave her alone.
Right.
Until you get old and stop living life. Well, I don't even know how that works. Okay, you're gonna always be living life.
Right. Exactly.
But until you get mature,
choices. You're gonna always be making choices. You always have the control over choices that you make. You could have said, yeah, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and live life.
Because I know you're a good woman.
Never know me.
Because you're the woman, and I don't want to scar you. I'm gonna leave you alone for right now.
Or forever.
Yeah, but some men, they be like, for right now. If I
make it forever, and that's with no hate.
Yeah.
Like, just don't ever come back. I don't care. We living life here.
You know that ain't how it works.
Don't ever come back. Because we just living life, okay? Shoot. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes no sense. So you just gonna stay here and just keep hurting me.
But
then once you get grown,
yo, black queen.
Once you get grown and you done living life,
can't even bow. You want to come back when you hey queen. Something out of the dang Nightmare on Elm Street. Hey queen.
When you are old and ran through.
Baby, can you? Oh, my knees, baby. I can't pick you up like I could when I was young and living life. Get out of here, yo.
Right now, I don't want you.
I love you after these 5 heart attacks.
Yes.
I never meant to do you bad. I love you now. What? Really?
Don't start loving me when you close to crossing over to the other side.
But that's what you think I deserve? The inflicted you? Man, please.
Yo, that sound like
Please stop it.
That sound like this guy. Okay.
Stop the cap. Okay.
This guy, I wanted this guy. Okay, I felt he was meant for me. Okay. And this is in church, all of that. Felt he was meant for me, honey. But he didn't want me during that time.
But I knew.
You knew what? That he wasn't. But you said because his hands was ashy.
See, God works in mysterious ways, okay? God works through kids differently. God knew. He said
because his hands was ashy.
His hands was ashy. Nope, this man didn't take time to put lotion on.
That thing was, I was like, for real.
But why would she ask me right in front of him, though? Because she really did. And kids don't.
I don't like his hands ashy. I was like, oh, and he had just got off work. But when you think about it, the way you put it now, like, he ain't take time to even fix himself up. Okay, you got to work, but be presentable. I didn't think about that then. I was like, dang, I'm just so embarrassed. Because I actually really liked him. Like, I'm like, this is somebody I can see myself with, you know, all of that. But, and this for years, okay, he did not want me. So I end up, giving up the fight or whatever. So then he ends up coming back into the picture. Because we never lost, like, full contact. We were friends and stuff on social media. So then we end up starting communicating again. And he wanted me then, okay? Broke down. I hate to call him broke down. But it's some things he was dealing with his health-wise. And then he wanted to come back to me. And I'm just like, now, I don't want you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But before I found out, because he ended up not living in the same area. So before I found out the health issues, I was considering it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, maybe God is doing something to bring us back together and all of that. And he was actually the one putting forth the effort, because before it was mostly me. So I'm like, well, maybe this is something that, you know, God is trying to bring back, trying to reconcile us or whatever.
So if you enjoyed this video today, be sure to click on one of these links to view more, and also click on the link right here to subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we upload. All right, y'all. Peace.